Heidi ho, guys. Just making sure we're live, we're good here. Yep, I got my headphones. You could hear it through here. Okay, Heidi ho. It's the last. Everybody can hear me pretty good. Make sure the mic is nice. You can hear my voice, my beautiful voice. Tonight's the night. It is the finale of Loki, and we are 5 minutes away because they like to drop it on Disney Plus around 11:50 my time, Pacific time. So, how this is going to work? So, I can give you a brief explanation on how special tonight is, and I want to give a shout outs to my son. Happy birthday, Troy! It was his birthday today, and we're counting down. Now it's to the next day, so I want to give a shout outs to Troy, and I want to give a shout outs to my buddy who it's Boys Day, but then it's a tragic day. So I want to give a shout outs to him. He's dealing with a family issue. So this is for this one's dedicated to him, and this one's dedicated to my son. So let's go. This is how it's going to work, guys. This is a little different. So now I'm going to do a live reaction. So if you want, it's technically a live commentary. So it's kind of like, a movie commentary where for copyright reasons, I cannot show you the visuals of tonight's episode or even the audio because they'll take this video down. So how this works is, like I said, the episode releases around 11:50, so we're almost there. And I'm gonna be watching it. I always watch it on my phone. I'm blind as a bat, so if you guys are commenting, I can't see it right now. I have to pull the camera forward once we're done with the episode. Then I can start getting into the comments. So this is a live reaction of me. I've never seen the episode. I heard there was leaks out there. Stayed away from the leaks. So I am pulling up, as you can see on my Disney. We got Loki. So the episode hasn't come out yet. It's 11:47. So once it hits 11:50, I will scroll down, push on that play button, and I will be with my headphones on. I'll be watching the episode, and you guys can follow along with me. So if you guys are, I'll tell you when I'm going to push play, and we could go along the episode together. So once the episode is done and I am done reacting, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a post-credit scene, then I will get into the review slash spoilers, and then we'll also do a breakdown video either tomorrow or the next coming days. So this is the finale, and I'm very excited to see what's going on. We got 2 minutes away. I'll let you guys know right now. If it's not Kang at the end of this episode that's revealed, that's fine with me because they already, casted him. He's gonna come in Ant-Man, so I'm not worried about that. So I just want it to be really solid from beginning, middle, and end. Not really. I feel like the other shows kind of disappointed me on the finale, so I'm just hoping that Loki could really land on its feet. So once again, guys, because of copyright issues, I can't show you the visuals or the audio, but I'll be watching it on my phone. So once I say play, go ahead and follow along with me. It'll be like a Loki commentary. You'll see my live reaction, my facial expressions, and just my overall reaction. I know a lot of people get all crazy. This is actually a live reaction video. So, but after that, then we will get into the reviews and spoilers. So I'm gonna move the mic a little bit away so you can really see me. I'm gonna brighten up my phone. Like I said, I watched the series on my phone. I was watching WandaVision on TV, but my eyes are really bad. So now I constantly have to like watch things on my phone. I don't mind it either. I really since it's like kind of right there, and I have just normal, cheapy headset, but like if you had Beats or something like that, watching a movie or a TV show on your phone is amazing. So okay, guys. Whew, man, I cannot wait. I've been absolutely loving Loki. There was only one episode I didn't like. I think it was episode 3, but even that had some content. As you can see, I got my Funko Pops ready. Lighting's terrible here. I'm gonna fix that in the future run. Okay, it's 11:49. So if you have your Disney Plus ready, have the Loki section ready so you can click on it. And here we go. 11:50. Scrolling down. Here we go, guys. I'm pushing play, so follow along with me. Commentary, Loki episode review, and then review afterward. Main review after. So live reaction. So let's do this. Carl. Oh man, I I hope this is good. I hope this is really good. I could I could skip all the recaps, but it's actually pretty good to have a recap, especially for a finale. And a lot of times these recaps will showcase things that they're going to spoil it for you. Like they'll showcase things that you need to remember because it's going to happen in this episode. TV shows do it all the time. So we already started, guys. I'm on the recap. Renslayer, Lady Loki, or Sylvie. A lot of people think that is one going to betray the other? Loki's betray Loki's. I don't see it, but I see them separating. I see them like going their separate ways. But it was confirmed, I think, Loki season 2. So that's what makes me interested to see what happens. It's kind of like a Doctor Who kind of series too, which I really like. Whew. Can't wait. See if it's better than Black Widow. Openings. Did they have the voiceovers in all the other ones? I don't remember them having the voiceovers on the with all the movies on the other episodes. You guys ready? Ooh. Let's see how long this is. 45 minutes. You would think they would be a little bit longer, right? This is only so we're into the opening of this episode, and you'd think it'd be like at least an hour long. Nice. Oh man. They're really getting I think they're getting into the multiverse, guys. Like really getting into it. It kind of looks like the Rainbow Bridge. Loki and Sylvie's at the castle. Okay, we're on the title of Loki. Love the music. I've been loving the soundtrack of this series. It has like an X-Files kind of sound to it as well. Interesting opening. Interesting opening. Visuals looking good. Kind of reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy a little bit too. There's the gold. This little suit. And yes, guys, I do have a crush on Sylvie. Look how wild Sylvie's hair is. Some damage on this castle. A little gold. Door just opens just like that. It does have a little Asgard kind of design to the door, the inside of this castle a little bit. I like the bluish colors on here. Kind of John Wickish with the cinematography. I think that's why I was. Oh shit! It's Miss Minutes. Oh my god. Oh, people called it. People called it, man. Fucking Miss Minutes. It's Loki. It's Miss Minutes all along. It's Loki. It's another variant Loki. Has to. Fucking Miss Minutes, man. They called it. Hmm. Ooh. Did a Shaq face right now. Ooh, he kind of looked like a frost giant for a minute there. You fucking Miss Minutes, man. That's what Loki wants. He wants some of that romance. It's King Loki, man. Together. There we go. Remember, I mean, this TVA Loki has stated that he, it's a false throne basically. There's Renslayer. I think she knows something. I could be wrong though. And there's of course, the markings. Oh, son of a bitch! Renslayer doesn't know anything. Damn it! I was wrong. Damn, I thought she has to know, right? God damn it. I was wrong. I was wrong on that one. Oh, he who remains. That's an Easter egg right there. He who remains. That's a Marvel Easter egg. We'll be breaking that down too. I'm really digging the cinematography on this. He who remains, huh? Throwing that out there, huh? I don't think it's gonna be he who remains that are from the comics. I think it's gonna be a King Loki. A fucking Miss Minutes, man. Did not. Yeah, well, they called it. A lot of people called that. There we go. Is that King? I think that's King. Yo, that's King. Ramatut, baby. That's him. I think that's him. That's the actor. It's pretty creepy. I think that's the actor. I'm not sure. I'm gonna just wait. I think that's Kang. I think that's the actor. I've never seen Love Country, so I'm not quite sure. Or maybe it is who I don't know. Just watch it. Sylvie. Some fucking instant transmission there. Obviously, they're outmatched. Maybe that King Loki was just like a. Or maybe it's the end. Oh man, now I'm kind of just tripping on what this. I don't know where this is gonna go now. Holy shit! The man's offering you tea. You take a seat. Very. The room is very of Doctor Strange. In the sanctum. Ooh, nice color change. Some color change in this mofo. Admiring the cinematography, guys. Damn, I thought Renslayer knew. There's my boy Mobius. Ka-chow. Shit cake. And if you, yeah, are you? Wait, what? What? Well, she's out. Fremont, Ohio, 2018. The pen. The pen is coming to play. Whoop his ass, B-15. Kick his ass. What? 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 Wait a minute. Is Renslayer a Loki? Oh shit. Whoa. This is getting good, man. Hurry it up a little bit. Still trying. He who remains, huh? I'm waiting for Mephisto. So regular Johnny Depp, isn't he? If you get that reference. still kind of like judging this guy's act a little bit. Mm. Ew. No. I don't know how I'm feeling about this guy's acting. It's interesting. I'm gonna keep going on it. I was about to say that. Something big gonna happen here? Betrayal. Betrayal, maybe. No. Here we go. Chaos. Oh my god, I just called that shit, did I? Chaos. What are we gonna do, Mobius? Oh snap. Yep. She's kind of got a point. But then he has a point. Did that just come off his penis? He's like not even close to you. How is he gonna fucking whack her if she lets him? Ooh. Come on, Mob. She ain't gonna do nothing. She can go back. She can go through that door right now. Do it now. Go to that door. Bigger mission, Mobius. Or is that the last we see of Renslayer? Talkie, 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 talkie. Kang. Yeah. The fuck? Okay, we're getting that backstory in here. It reminds you of Man of Steel. Hell yeah. I don't know how I'm feeling about this guy's like so you know mm, get that Loki music in there. The Time War. Mm. Oh my god, I'm doing exactly what he's doing. Yeah. Boom. Damn, we're going to comic book storyline here. Or origins. Hmm. This guy's being a little too much. I don't think I like his acting on this character. It's true. Okay. Now it makes sense with the acting now. Variants. Okay. Makes sense now. I am inedible. I said that wrong. No, it makes pretty good sense. Oh my god, it's so bad. Exactly. Why? What about the music right now? Yeah, I can see that as a reason. Like I'm done. Like I'm too tired for this. I'm too old for this shit. I'm not very shocked by everything that I'm hearing. I'm just not. I'm not as I'm sure there's something that's going to happen right now though. Well, obviously we have to have a multi-war, right? It's a lot of talking in this episode. That's kind of like I don't know, saying same shit. Oh snaps! What's gonna happen right now? Renslayer? No, it was Miss Minutes all along. What? Hmm. You just know what the fuck's gonna happen. Here we go. Branches. I said it in my earlier podcast. Has to be a war. There's war has to happen. Yes, Loki. Dude, there's 17 minutes left of this episode. So this is a decision game, basically. Hmm. the fuck's going on here? Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm kind of bored. I'm kind of bored with this episode. There's a lot of information though. Ton of information. Mm. Oh, the conflict begins. Mm-hmm. King Loki. It's gonna happen, Loki. Just let it happen. X-Men, Fantastic Four. Just do it. Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2. And you can. Rick. And so the fight begins. Just got kicked in the face, bro. It's always whipping his hair. Nice. Obviously, they don't want to kill each other. I said Loki wanted to take was going to work for the TVA, and I'm kind of like almost there. My prediction. Ooh, the slow mo. What the fuck did you just do right now? Almost, almost got fucking bowl-in grilled right now. Hmm. I want you. Oh, oh my god. We fucking high schoolers now. Oh. Oh. Ooh la la. It's, it's very weird though, because they're both Lokis. What a perv back there. Not dead. Nice. There has to be a war. You have to do this, Sylvie. I must get my 3 Spider-Mans in one movie. live action movie. Kiss, kiss, bang, bang. That was quick. Yo, this guy's acting. I don't know. I get it though. I get it because there's different variants, so different performances that's going to come out of this. But holy shit, man, this is very cartoony, like over the top. Like I don't feel threatened. So Sylvie did the deed. Sacred timeline. KP. Welcome to the wars, baby. The secret wars. Very good camera movement in this episode, by the way, and nice, like I said, cinematography. There's the branch. We're in it now. We're fucking in it. They made sure in that intro they teased the hell out of you right there. They tickled your balls in that intro. Here we go, dude. Oh my god, I'm kind of getting hyped right a little bit. You know, what am I gonna see come out of this shit? I'm kind of getting a little hyped. Not gonna lie. Cross the red line. Mobius, no jet ski, and absolutely no bringing fire to the TVA. Yeah, I feel sorry for Loki. Loki did not want the throne, man. I got to give it to him, man. He's not King Loki. Or maybe he is. He's smiling? No. Man? Yeah. So how do you fix the time? How do you fix the timelines? We know pruning. Were you just going to prune them? Technically, Loki fucked up. Like he messed everything up. Technically, that wasn't Loki, so Loki still messed everything up. Oh damn! Some Blade Runner type music right now. A little bit of Daft Punk, Tron Legacy. Fuck, dude, are we gonna get like some major cameos right now? Or is he gonna find a way to fix shit? Yeah, you guys are boned. Nope. Mm-hmm. They told you that. Oh shit! What? That's why I was like, I was wondering why Mobius didn't react differently. Oh fuck! To eat TE70 SY. There he is, right there. Kang planned it all. Woo! That's Some crazy shit, man. I didn't, I think we got all what we wanted on that one. Well, at least who we wanted to be in that damn castle. Uh, Kudos to Marvel, man. Marvel like throwing a they've done it before where they put shit in like movie trailers that's not even in the movie just to throw you off. So they did the same exact thing for the finale of Loki because we not once got that King Loki, the Loki that takes the throne, unless we're gonna get it in this end credit, post credit scenes. Um, I'm not impressed. It was, it was. I thought it was not very good acting on the part of. I'm gonna look him up right now. The name. I've not had, like I said, I've only know that he was in Love Country and HBO, the Lovecraft whatever show. Phenomenal things I hear about it. Uh, I That's kind of, I don't know. I don't think I've seen him in anything else, or I haven't even seen Lovecraft. So yeah, man, there's some devastation here. They're not. I'm just kind of curious to see what the hell these end credits are going to be. Sylvie's alive, cool. They kind of went their separate ways a little bit. I'm pretty sure season two teaming back right up. Of course, we don't know where Renslayer is. They'll probably show where she's at. Um, Miss Minutes, man. Yeah, somebody created her, right? And it was Kang. Digging the music. Kang the Conqueror, Ramatut. Who is that? Who he remains unknown. All right, here we go. Post credit. I think there's only one. Shit, I missed the name on that. Oh, Loki. Loki will return in season 2. That better not be it. Are you serious? That better not be it. So fast forward a little bit. What? Don't tell me that's it. I got 3 minutes on this thing. That better not be the only post credit scene. Just confirming season 2. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the chat, guys. Welcome to the chat. Like I said, we're gonna about to hit this review slash spoilers. Um, so if you guys are still at that credit, I'm waiting to see if there's one more credit scene. Please let me know what your guys' thoughts on this episode is on here. I got some while watching this. I definitely got some thoughts on this episode. So let me know what you guys think about this episode right now, though. I mean, the reveal, the timeline, the ending of this, that post credit scene. One of them, I'm hoping another one. It's not looking like there's another one because they're just showcasing the Falcon and Winter Soldier right here and see details. The music is phenomenal. I love the soundtrack of this series. So let me know, like, what are your questions? What are you guys like kind of like, are you what would you rate this episode? What is your takeaways from the series? Everything. We're gonna get it all out there tonight. So thank you for joining me. If you were with us on this live reaction of the episode, we're going to move on to the review slash spoilers right now. Um, I'm just seeing if there's another post credit scene. We got one, which was the confirmation of season 2 of Loki, which we already knew. I'm hoping there's at least something at the end here, especially with Renslayer. I knew when she walked out that door, I was like, we're not going to see her again. There's a lot to talk about in this finale. Off. I guess I'm still processing it. Let's see how many minutes we got left. Oh my god, is there not going to be another one? Really? They did that? Oh, that's a weak ass post credit scene. Then I don't think. Yeah, I don't think there's. I don't think there's another post-credit scene. I think there was only one, and that was the confirmation of Loki. Really? Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think that's it on the post-credit scenes. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. It's not showing me the time. I think this is just like names and stuff of episodes and voice work, Brazil. And I think that's it. If there is another post credit scene, let me know, guys. Okay. Okay. All right. We're gonna dive into this. We're gonna talk spoilers. We're gonna review this. So if you guys are finishing up, we're gonna get into this right now. So start finishing up. Okay. Yeah, I know. There's a lot. There was a lot of talking, a lot of explaining. So I'm just kind of looking through some stuff right here. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's talk. All right. I'm gonna move some of these Funko Pops. I know they're beautiful. You can't even really see this one. If you guys, that's Thanos. Let's get those. Let's get him out of the way a little bit, because he's not the bad guy anymore. He's not. The King is the bad guy now. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel if you're new, because there's a lot of content in here. And I did a mashup Deadpool Black Widow video, which I absolutely love because that's what I thought when watching that movie. Also, hit the like button so we can get this baby tracking, you know? Okay, King is at the end. We saw that. King on the statue, the different timeline. Damn, what's up, Albert? It's going Dominator. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay. So, Kang. I want to get into this, the actor's name. Kang is played, if I can find it, Jonathan Mayers, right? I believe his name is Jonathan Mayers. Jonathan Mayers. Who Loki meets is He Who Remains, which is in the comics. Okay, just want to make sure I got everything. I'm still processing everything, so I'm looking up a lot of things. Is to be Loki and Sylvie. So this is He Who Remains. The role elements is so exciting. How about you? So I'm going to read something on here on a little article. The pieces were already in place to have He Who Remains be the big bad at the end of the show. And when Majors signed on to the role, Waldron explains, it was so exciting, humbling. You have such an outstanding actor who is that much more of a cool thing. You had to write him in a way that he felt worthy of being a villain at the end of the show. I knew I could always breathe a sigh of relief knowing we had Majors in that finale. We hung a lot of our hopes on the character this guy is laying out. Here's the deal, it's one finale test between our two Lokis. The question of who would play He Who Remains and later King loomed large, with Waldron wondering, are you going to have somebody charismatic and magnetic as you imagine? Loki, Sylvie, they fought so hard to get to the point, and they're not going to be able to take their eyes off of him. Getting Jonathan, hopefully the audience is going to feel the same way. But Is he the villain? As the latter tells Loki and Sylvie after a very long monologue, they're all done horrible, terrible, horrific things in their lives. They're all villains in one way or another. But now, as he says in this episode, they can do all these things for a good reason. Okay, so listen. He who remains. I think we touched upon this a little bit on our breakdown videos, and it was mentioned because there is a storyline in the comics with that. So when he said, then they said he who remains, I was like, oh my god, they're actually bringing that up, and then Olioth to his how he came to be. That's a lot alike in the comics. um so yeah, let's see, Smokey, I'm hyped for the future, but this episode was not it. Okay, so welcome, guys. Let's talk right into this. You saw my live reaction. Here are my thoughts. This is straight out after watching this episode. Talkie. I was so surprised that this episode is about 45 minutes. I think me and Mr. Marvel Albert over here said this has to be longer, right? This has to be at least an hour, hour and 15 maybe. Hell, even Mayans MC had an hour and 15-minute finale. So I'm very surprised. There's a lot of explanation. There's a lot of really kind of telling you the master plan, or it's a decision making. It's beating the clock too with what should we do. Um, it's not a bad episode for just a general episode, but when it comes to a season finale, I wasn't shocked. I wasn't really there wasn't too many crazy. I mean, we kind of all assumed like these things possibilities might happen, and when they did, the introduction of He Who Remains, Kang, multiverse, just being sporadic, being let loose, we kind of knew that that was going to happen. So there was nothing really there to really, throw our expectations. And, that's kind of a good thing sometimes, because sometimes you can try to do that and it just doesn't fit the story. Right. I mean, you can see that in Star Wars, like The Last Jedi, and then they try to fix it in the Rise of the Skywalker. So sometimes knowing something to go in ahead of time and knowing the possibilities, and they go for that possibility, is not necessarily a bad thing. For a season finale, though, you kind of want a little bit more of a pop, I guess. I thought the episode looked really good. I kept on saying the cinematography looked really great. The music is still phenomenal in this series. But with the sacred time, I mean, we all knew that this shit has to go bananas, right? I thought, though, I was like 100% sure that Renslayer knew something, right? And I think I think it's kind of weird because is she a school teacher? And they went back to, yeah, she's a school teacher. Does she know something? It's odd. It's very odd that they do leave questions hanging. Miss Minutes, knowing what's going on, that was a lot of people theorized that, and that came true. I was that was probably maybe a little bit more of a shocking moment. I was like, they really just kind of just threw that in the beginning. I was like, okay, they're telling you right away, like, yeah, Miss Minutes she knew all along, I got the heart. The buildup. Welcome, moderator, Smokey. The buildup, yes, the buildup. It needs another episode. I think it needs one more. I think it needs one more episode to really showcase the structure, kind of the messed up situation they're in, with the TVA, with the just all this timelines going. Right from the beginning, they had voiceovers of previous movies. I think that's kind of like telling you, yes, this is multiverse, man. Now we're going to a multiverse kind of war, with the different variations of Kang, the Conqueror. I'll say He Who Remains. So there's kind of like different variations, right? I'll say I'm gonna call him He Who Remains because that's what they call him. They call him other names like jerk, but I'm call him He Who Remains. just I thought the acting wasn't great on that part. I know there's gonna be different variations, and probably they did that to maybe like he's got another crack at it. It'd be something. There's gonna be different kind of things you could do with the role, but I wasn't feeling him. I wasn't feeling him at all. I thought he was just trying way too hard to be too goofy. There was a lot of just he was explaining things that, yes, we do need that information, especially with how everything came to be, kind of the major plan. But then he was saying stuff over and over again, stuff we didn't need. I think that the writing definitely could have been tighter on the dialogue. I think what they did was they just gave him freedom to really kind of ad lib, and I just really felt like that took away from the pacing. Was horrible in this episode. I thought it just was dragged and dragged and dragged, and I was just kind of waiting for something to happen. So when Sylvie was just straight out gonna like murder him, I was like, thank you. I was waiting for something to happen. I was waiting for maybe something with the TVA too. Mobius saying he's gonna burn the place down, or just overall like something, right? The B story. I was looking more of the B story, but we were really, really focused on a lot of the explanation. And that's kind of the problem when you have a not that long of an episode, or you need another episode to really kind of like it, you want to you want to finish everything nicely at the end, but this really felt like it needed another episode. I don't see why not. We see the kind of like the messed up timelines that are going on, especially Loki being the TVA Loki being with this different Mobius and B-15 or the Hunter. Like, why not showcase some of this stuff and that's a better setup, knowing a little bit more of the aftermath and then going to the bigger picture. I was really excited because I was like, oh my God, they set up that little intro in the beginning, and I'm like, ooh, you see the branches just going off, and you see this nice little, it really reminds me of Thor a lot. It makes sense because it's a Loki series, but I was like, oh my God, we're going to see, maybe we'll see somebody, but we didn't get that. Albert didn't like the acting either by that dude, but I think he'll do justice for the other variants. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like he did it this version, and then he's gonna switch it up next version. I was not digging it though. It was like when Loki was saying like, "Oh, he's he set it up. He planned this all along. He's evil, man." I'm like, where did you get that from? Like, how did you like? How is this guy, and how is this whole situation striking more fear in you than Thanos? Thanos is like, dude, that you do not want to mess with that guy. Even not Killmonger. Killmonger's, yeah, you don't want to go fisticuffs with that guy. Kilgrave. Kilgrave is more menacing and more frightening than what I just saw right now. So we'll see. We'll see. I was that took me out a lot. I was just like watching this guy's acting, and I'm just like, you're really trying too freaking hard, and I want to like you. I want I'm not gonna give you a final grade here because this is kind of like but I'm saying is I'm not really digging what you're doing. I think the main story was about Loki and Sylvie's relationship. Nope. uh Producer worries, welcome in. One post credit scene, and that was the confirmation. It was like a case and stamped season two. Loki does get a season two, which is great. I still think the series was better than the other two. I just think once again, freaking Marvel, man, Marvel, they don't know how to do a season finale. They do not know how to do a season finale. You can't. I mean, I will challenge anybody who says this season finale was a 10 out of 10. I'll probably challenge Albert because I don't think it was a 10 out of 10. I think it was a nice average episode. It's not a season finale type 10 out of 10. The post credit scenes are so disappointing. I don't think I've been that disappointed since like was it Thor: The Dark World and Ant-Man. Ant-Man 2, I believe. So yeah. So the Sylvie and Loki relationship, right? They finally kiss. Everybody was waiting for that. Those lying bastards said that there was no romance in here. What is there? There's a kiss between two Lokis. Very odd, very weird, but I think we could all agree. We're like, yeah, we're going for it. We're going for it. I was a little bit right. I knew they were going to go their separate paths because Sylvie kicked them into the other TVA kind of like dimension. So they're going to meet up back. They're definitely going to come back together in season 2. So I mean, that romance is going to blossom. I do love the journey that the TVA Loki has gone. He's gone to where he's reached the point where he really doesn't give a shit about the throne. He doesn't care. What he cares about is a connection. He wants that connection. He wants to not be alone. He is a human being. Just because he's a mischievous human being and one of his variants killed Thor as a kid, he's a human being and he wants that love, and he found that, and he basically, he confessed everything in this episode on how he doesn't know how he knows, but he knows that he just wants her. He just wants her, and that's where that kiss came from. It was very Hollywood dramatic, but I go for it. It's great. Sylvie is kind of, I guess, her own person, even though they're the same person. I'm not going to think too hard on it. I think they have great chemistry, just like Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson. So I'm okay with it. We'll see what happens in season 2. I'm just really shocked that we didn't get a post-credit scene of Renslayer and what the hell she's going to be up to. So I don't know. Yeah, come on, guys, comment. Let's talk about this, guys. Let's therapeutic it. Let's see. Moderator, I think the main story. Oh yeah, we read that. Yeah, only that. This one was the best one so far. 6 out of 10. I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. I'm gonna go 7 out of 10 because it was really nice. I mean, the CGI was great. The music, the camera work was really good. The problem was the camera work was trying to make this conversation and this whole thing very like exciting or very bold, and you got to listen to what this guy is saying, kind of thing. They tried their best, but I think it really fell flat with the writing. But the camera work was great. The overall ending was good. The beginning was nice. Some nice moments in here for sure. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. I mean, I could see a 6. I could definitely see a 6. But I'll be generous and be 7 out of 10 because the series has been, I still think it best series out of the Marvel shows, in my opinion. Let's see. For after credit scene should have been more spicy. That's right, spicy meatball. I said that bad Italian. This thing. Well, anyway, so I'm so whack. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on. You couldn't give me better post-credit scenes. You had to give me that. Stupid. That's why I said they should have fucking dropped Spider-Man No Way Home trailer after this finale. It would have been nuts. Let's see. They basically confirmed Spider-Verse. Yep. That's all I was thinking the whole time was Spider-Verse. I wasn't even thinking about like anything other than Spider-Verse when the different variants, the different Kangs, the different everything. Oh yeah, because they said that there is a multiple versions of each other, and now all the realities are going to crash between each other. Exactly. So he explained that. So the TVA, aka Guardians or whatever, weren't even real, and we everybody's theory that got thrown out there, more of the TV was basically right. Yeah, basically everybody was right. This now it's chaos now. Like you said, it's chaos. For Jeff Goldblum. Let's see. Which is cool because not like Sylvie has blonde hair. Well, she was on the run. But like I said, in Into the Spider-Verse, it's cool because Peter was it B. Parker his brown hair, while the Miles Morales version of Spider-Man had blonde hair. And you have Penny. You also have Spider Ham. I mean, we got that as Alligator Loki. So these variants are the same but different at the same time. It's a different universe. 2099. My man here, 2999 Spider Man. Different. Not even Peter Parker. Mm-mm. We know deep down Loki cares about Thor now. Yeah, well, yeah. Loki's always had that nice, has that sweet spot for Thor. Like that's his brother. He grew up with him. Did you guys notice when they first enter the castle and you see the cinematography, or when what was it when they were offered the deal and you talking about thrones and how Loki can have a throne? I saw a little. It seemed like there was a little bit of frost giant that was like coming out of Loki. That was pretty dope. So now all the Spider-Man's gonna meet. I mean, it's basically confirmed for the next Spider-Man movie. The thing is, I don't want them just to meet in like 45 minutes of action with these guys, because I feel like that's what they're gonna do at the end of the movie. Like they're gonna meet and then they're like have to fight this big battle, and then that's it. I want at least two movies. I think you need two movies because I want to see, like, Into the Spider-Verse is so good because all the Spider-Mans, they don't meet in the very beginning, but when they do, they're interacting a lot with each other, and it's not just for this big battle. They're actually getting to know each other. It's short, but it pays off really well. Episode was kind of boring. I was bored, Albert. I even said it in my live reaction. I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm kind of bored with this. This is, like I said, talky. So much explanation. That's the problem when you go into a season finale. If they don't wrap a lot of things up, is they have to explain a lot of things. So it just wasn't a very sexy episode, even though we got a kiss out of Sylvie and Loki. The start and the end were the best. The middle was whatever. I agree with that. The beginning was with Miss Minutes, and then Renslayer. You kind of trying to figure out her, and then the end, of course, was probably the best part. The CGI on the space bending parts, though, it was like a typical Marvel thing to me. Worries. It felt like another Marvel. Like it's kind of like I would feel like Black Widow had worse effects on her movie, and that's like a big budget movie. They also revealed Hell's in was it revealed Hell's info in Marvel intro because they pulled all the actors' voice for what? I don't know. That was I was waiting for that to pay off at the very end. They do have a lot of, or even like a lot of the rings, right? That was on the coffee table of Renslayer. I think that's confirmation that yeah, there's different Mobius, and maybe she was bringing in different Mobius. Um, so there's a lot of setup through the beginning of the series, and that kind of pays off towards the end too. The pen definitely pays off. This is the only episode that had that. Yeah, so that's what threw me off too, was the voices in the very beginning. I just honestly thought of it like them telling the audience like, yeah, we're going. All these voice actors, all these lines and stuff, like there's going to be different maybe variations as we go forward of the characters. How nuts would it be? I think it'd be absolutely insane because originally Tony Stark was supposed to be played by Tom Cruise. John Krasinski was supposed to be Captain America. I would literally shit my pants. No, I'm just kidding. Not shit my pants. I would literally like just pass right out because I was like a dream. I've I've never would have dreamt of like bringing these guys for different variants, right? Of Captain America and Tony. That'd be nuts. That'd be nuts. I think they should do it. This is how I rate the final of the series: Falcon and the Winter Soldiers. 8 out of 10. WandaVision, 7 out of 10. Loki, 7 out of 10. Okay, studios, I gotta disagree on that, man. I thought wow, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is interesting because Loki doesn't really have a true necessarily big baddie. I don't even think the end, He Who Remains, is that big of a crazy deal for this for the standalone series. But the Winter and Falcon and Winter Soldier's villains were terrible. It brought that show down. So I'm glad you liked it. I could see why there's a lot of appeal to that show, but it was a chore to watch that show. And honestly, I would give that show like a 6 out of 10. I could explain. Maybe I'll make a video on that, but 6 out of 10 on that one. 7 out of 10. WandaVision, I agree. And Loki, I would actually give that a 7 out of 10 too. 7 out of 10, maybe borderline 8. There is a lot of good stuff here. Um, but I couldn't do Falcon and Winter Soldier. I just like it disappointed the hell out of me. Not the actors, the show and the overall plot. But this series, once again, strong. It had such strong episodes, strong moments. Uh, I think this episode, the finale, they faltered once again by Marvel. They faltered at season finale a little bit. But there is really good stuff in the series, and I could see people going back and rewatching it for sure. Let's see. Last week should have ended before they fought Eliath, and the fight versus Eliath should have opened this episode. It might have helped for sure, but that explanation goes for a while. If you keep that explanation with He Who Remains, like it's still pacing issues, man. It's still like that's the part that really drags. So even if you have an Eliath battle, it helps. But it's kind of like when Sylvie goes and tries to stab He Who Remains. It doesn't stop the fact that it was kind of born before that, you know. It just helps. Let's see, and also when the god was explaining thing about He Who Remains, thing about multi universes, he only showed three, which represent the three Spider-Man. We're stretching here. We're stretching here, worries. Don't go that far. We're stretching. It's like the Mephisto thing. And see, you see something like it has to be Mephisto. I won't go that far. I won't go that far. But I think you're excited for the Spider Verse, and I am too. I'm kind of sad to know. I was really like, it's not the Mary Jane I grew up with, but Zendaya said that she doesn't even know if they are going to make more movies. You know, with that core group, Tom Holland, of course. But I could see like Mary Jane or MJ, Michelle going off, and then Peter maybe like he has tons of girlfriends. Black Cat might come into the picture. But I would like to see Zendaya reprise her role because I've actually really liked this version of Mary Jane. She's so much different. But it works for that Spider-Man. It works for that Peter. What I like to see, I never thought Kristen Dunst was a great Mary Jane, but it'd be nice to see her again. We didn't get a Mary Jane in the Amazing Spider-Man verse, but I would like to see Emma Stone as return as Gwen Stacy or Spider Gwen. So there's a lot of excitement for the Spider-Man movies. If the Spider-Man movie lets me down, I have lost faith in this phase. Like you can't let me down, Spider-Man. You cannot. All this other stuff like Black Widow, Loki, Hawkeye, Shang-Chi, which doesn't look very it doesn't look that promising, or else the Eternals. If they're okay, it's okay. But Spider-Man has to work. And Doctor Strange too, I think, has to work to make this like really kick off. Loki was there, but I think this finale kind of lets you down a little bit. I know. 5-5 for WandaVision, Loki 5-5, flaws or Falcon 3-5. Oh my no, Albert, stop it. Stop it. Loki is not a 5 out of 5. Well, I guess to you it is. Okay, I'll give you that. This episode is not a 5 out of 5. At least give me that. This episode was not a 5 out of 5. Bro, anything can happen now. Anything can come. Yeah, exactly. That's the excitement of multiverse. Like anything. Like you could even. How crazy would Spider Ham from Into the Spider-Verse come into this. Of course, Tom Hardy's Venom. Um, there's just endless possibilities. A lot has to do with Spider-Man because Spider-Man did have a trilogy was one of the more popular ones, but you could also even still have the Fantastic Four show up. You could also have like Wesley Snipes' Blade. There's just endless of possibilities. Imagine if there was a variant of Black Widow and all the dead Avengers. That's how you bring Scarlet back. We all know that Scarlet is dead. Um, that's how you bring Tony back. I don't know if Robert Downey Jr. would necessarily come back. He's a lot of money, and I think he's kind of done with it. But there's a chance maybe he'll come back for one more thing. I like the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'm not going to be ashamed of if I hope there's not one of the people that can't handle other opinions. Hope there's not one of the people. No, I mean, absolutely. You can like what you like. I mean, I have guilty pleasures myself, or they're considered guilty pleasures. I like what I like. I like Tokyo Drift. I like Jingle All the Way. Um, Independence Day, Space Jam, the first movie. I went back and watched it. I'm like, yep, there's a lot of things going on here. I just in a very I'm a critic. I critique. I won't. You could like what you like, but I'm not gonna be shy and tell you why I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you the good things about it, though. I'm gonna tell you what works for it, and I'm gonna tell you what doesn't work for it. The Falcon and Winter Soldier, I was very hyped for, and there was things that really worked for it. Chemistry once again, and I really like how these shows do focus on these characters that don't get enough shine in the movies. But I ain't gonna patty cake this shit. I'm gonna tell you this is why it doesn't work. These are my points. Take it or leave it. I can't. I'm here telling you. I'm not going to convince you whether it's bad or not. You like what you like, and you don't like what you don't like. But I'm going to tell you why. I'm still going to tell you why I just think it just didn't work. So, but I'm saying some people like Spider-Man 3, some people don't. So just help head up high. You tell them. You tell me. You tell me why you like it. I'm not going to like absolutely say you like what you like, man. The thing that made Falcon Winter Soldier bad for me was the villain. Loki didn't really have a villain. That's what I was watching this, watching the finale. I was like, man, we've gone through it. Like, technically, Loki is a villain. We've had a little villains here and there. You can even say Renslayer had a villainous kind of aura around her. But there wasn't really a villain, right? There wasn't really like a Joker to a Batman. It's kind of like Black Widow, Albert. It's like Taskmaster, was there to be there. Not a true villain, in my opinion. The thing that Spider-Man ain't from the Phase 4, though. What do you mean? Well, his movie comes out at the end of the year, I believe, right? I think so. Boy, lots to talk about tomorrow. Exactly. Thor: Love and Thunder will have to do good to save the MCU if they screw up everything before. That's true. We still got Thor: Love and Thunder. Now, Taiki Waititi, guys, did you see the Korg and Deadpool, the Free Guy trailer reaction? Loved it. Anything like advertisement with Deadpool, I love it. People probably would get tired of Ryan Reynolds if he shows up in a lot of the cameos, but I still love him, man. I can't wait for Deadpool to come in the series. I really, if you want humor, nice little potty mouth humor, Deadpool's your guy, and I can't wait for him to come in. But the Taika Waititi said this is going to be like not really make too much sense. Insane, the most insane movie he's ever done. I don't even know what that means. Like, I'm just at all like, what the hell is he going to do with Thor: Love and Thunder? What the hell is he going to do? With the Thor series, I always thought they were the weaker of the trilogy too. This movie coming out, so it was always more like, do what you got to do, man. I thought Thor Ragnarok was a little bit better than the other two, um, but I just want to. I don't know. Thor never. I guess I'm just not the guy who's like. I do love Thor's entrance when in Infinity War. That was dope. Let's see. Black Widow is a 4 out of 5. Black Widow to me is a 3 out of 5. Albert, we discussed this. Yeah, but Marvel did it announced it at Comic Con because it's from Sony. But Marvel did it announced it. Well, everything was pushed, and Kevin Feige even admitted that he did changes for Black Widow, I believe, and some of these projects that are coming up to fit kind of like what they were trying to do. Man, Comic-Con and Marvel and DC, that's done. That's a done deal. DC has was it Fandom, and then Marvel has the Disney Expo, so don't expect any more Comic-Con crazy stuff going on there. I think Black Widow was disappointing. Me too. Half and half. I enjoyed the movie, but there's a lot of things where I'm just kind of like, man, you were really messy at the end there. So Loki, we're gonna break this down. Uh, we're gonna break down what Albert technically today, around maybe 3 or 4. We're gonna get Easter eggs, tell you everything that's what we missed, and tell you overall, what everything kind of means a little bit. So the breakdown videos really break it down, and then like showcases a lot of facts going on to, or we talk about like some of the facts in there, some cool little Easter eggs. So we're gonna really break it down. I gotta watch it again, of course. I'm not really looking forward to the talking scene. um but I want to thank all you guys. Thank you guys for joining me on this discussion. We have What If, I believe, is next, which I'm semi like hyped for. Like, I don't know about the animation style a little bit, but zombies. I love zombies. So I'll be doing that reviews for that one as well. Anything Marvel, really. So, but check out the breakdown video that me and Mr. Marvel are going to do later on today. We'll discuss more and just really break it down more. And this was overall my spoiler review. Yeah, not really a season finale episode to me. Kind of a little disappointed. So let me process it. Let me see what else was in there I missed. So thank you guys. Like the video so we can get this thing going. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. There is other content in there. So it's not just Marvel, it's also movies, TV. I just recently went to Vegas. So I got if you guys are into football, I am a Raider fan. I went and took a tour at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. Yes, it's hot in Nevada. And then also Space Jam 2 review coming soon. So yeah, you guys have a good one. You guys get some memes. I'm gonna get some memes. It's 1:13 a.m. Good night. Sayonara. Bye bye.